and we are in BP station 149.9, and I'm not desperate for petrol, but I am low. Just let me out, so I'll give him a quick double flash. So yeah, this is a road trip to Mother's to do the shopping, usual Tuesday escapade. It's blinking freezing, and it may well snow. It's already, just before I come out, it was trying to snow, so we may get some snow. To be fair, I don't know. You could say I have no idea. No idea. I'm still getting my coat, but I've got it on. Oh, I went for a walk today. It was actually nice and warm walking. I was just sat in the car and I'm absolutely freezing now. Car rates, it's 1 degree. Coming up to 5 o'clock. So we're just bottom of Beach Hill. About to go over the River Dougie and the canal. Well, hopefully we'll get there in a reasonable time today. Because last week it took over 2 hours. I can see snow in the air. So it's not a lot of snow, but there is snow there. Actually, there's quite a lot of snow. I've just seen it ahead of a car, of that van going past. Oh, it's so cold. Yeah, I went for a walk in some woods and took some very nice video of the trees and the snow on the trees and everything. Yeah, now it's coming down. Directly over the canal at the minute, which I did walk along earlier. Not this part of the canal, a bit further down. Right, we're off. I've been in a car a lot lately due to the fact there's hardly any petrol left. So I'm trying to drive to Vegas to see if I can actually get petrol to be at least cheaper than what it is at the BP station. Anyway, we're on Big Chill now. No Christmas lights anymore. They've all been turned off. Fair, it is nearly the 20th of January, so. Staying lighter a bit longer as well, I've noticed. It's only been dark for about 20 minutes or so, which is good news. To you guys, actually, it looks really bright, and it's not that bright. Look out your window. Still open. Seen a few gritters knocking around. Well, one went past the house earlier, so it's obviously going to be a crappy night. Sounds like hail now, rather than snow. Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but the next Wigan Watch video I do will feature the walk through the woods with all the snow covering the trees, branches and everywhere. It's actually really nice, apart from the fact I got stuck in mud and pretty much knackered my shoes, but other than that it was alright. I thought they would have been frozen. No. Unusual to have to stop here for a car. Even more unusual for two cars, and almost three, because that car, oh no it's not, it was the car ahead, it was this van, he's going to turn. So he turned his indicator off and it's gone straight on. Oh, this is not a good start. Yeah, it's definitely more hill than snow. The car's telling me it's not cold anymore now, so, as in the engine. I don't feel any benefit from the heater though. So we're just coming up to Cherry Garden, pub, roundabout, etc. Right, it's coming down quite a bit now, this. Yeah, it's not melting on the... Doing that? No? Yeah. It's not melting on the road. You can see it collecting on the road, so the motorways are going to be interesting. See if we can get someone. Across. Get past the fan before he gets to the narrow bit. Which we're at now. Well, the good news is, it looks like it's just vehicles waiting to go left that are having the problem. Oh, not heard the news.
Admitted a string of sex offences against women over 2 decades. Dame Vera Bard is a former victims commissioner.
Oh, that's the Met police guy, isn't it?
Confidence that he can't screen out people who do evil things, and he can't even see them when they've done a number of those evil things after they were recruited.
More train drivers are announcing strikes. Members of the RMT union are joining ASLEF for walkouts at the start of February in a row over pay and conditions. 100,000 civil servants are already striking on the 1st of February, as well as teachers in England and Wales. And with another freezing night ahead, drivers in some parts of the UK are being warned not to travel unless it's essential. In Somerset, several people were injured when a double-decker bus overturned on icy roads this morning. Yellow weather warnings for snow and ice are in place across the UK, and an amber alert covers northern Scotland. Sport. Andy Murray says he'll be feeling the effects of his Australian Open win earlier for the next few days. He beat Matteo Berrettini in 5 sets. Fellow Brit Dan Evans has progressed as well, so has Novak Djokovic, who's returned to the tournament after being deported last year over his COVID vaccine status. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp admits his underperforming side will have to get back to basics in order to solve their current problems. The FA Cup holders go to Wolves for a third-round replay.
Don't care. Right, the pub's shut, which is a surprise. Right. So, it's Cherry Gardens sorted, passed, completed. Let's just hope that is it for the traffic, because it's going the opposite direction from what we're going. Must admit, when my mother was weller than she is now, and if I was going to visit her, I wouldn't have gone on a night like this, but because she's so ill mentally, if I don't go, it stresses her out, and I can't ring her up to tell her I'll be going tomorrow, so I've got to go no matter what the weather is. Just slightly frustrating. The good news is only 2 ambulances in the emergency department's bay, which is good. I was in there, in hospital, on Sunday with my grandson. Nothing serious. He's been given some antibiotics for a fever. But yeah, no waiting times. Straight in, straight out, job done. So, couldn't fault the NHS. It's alright though, isn't it? Going into, wow, look at the snow here. How does this work? How come there is so much snow here? Don't want to touch my brake particularly. This is a bit scary, Mary. Because here it's proper snowing. This is mad. Right, I'm not queuing here, I'll be here all day. What I'm going to do is I've got to go down through the traffic lights, left at the hotel, left at the theatre, left at the Salvation Army, and then come up through Scholes. There's a moping that all these cars are queuing up in the left lane to go straight on. The lights, not turn left like me. There's definitely an issue because there's a van or something that was blocking the road then for our cars. Dum, 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 dum. So yeah, basically I'm going the very long way around. That makes sense. Basically, these lot in the left lane are not going anywhere, are they? Now I need to stay in this lane because this lane becomes lane 1. This vehicle's trying to squeeze past with cars coming the opposite direction. It's madness, I told you! Madness! Thank you, pit stop fencing and gates. That makes more room for the vehicles behind to get through, because this is a big one. Tesco van. These cars at left lane are not going anywhere, are they, fast? Why do we keep moving forward even though the lights haven't changed? I don't understand. I'm not complaining. I still don't think we'll get through this time. But that car's coming out of Tesco now. Oh, that's a changing. Car coming down on the wrong side of the road completely. From a long way up. So these cars are not going anywhere, are they? So which lane are they in? That is a question. So we've got the cars coming towards us, although they appear to have stopped now. Well, I think that's because of the... yeah, they can't get around the corner. To be fair, I think it's our side that's the problem. Which is not good. But we'll go around and investigate. So they're coming from Tesco now. This way. The Grand Arcade on the left. We're actually running parallel with the River Dougie, although you can't see it because of the trees, and it's quite low down as well. And then you've got the little Wigan Little Theatre, which is on, which we'll go past. At least it stopped hailing, snowing, whatever it was doing. Oh, there is, if you can look on the far right. Quite a bit. Winding around. So we're going to go this way. Now this is either genius or a complete disaster. We've got Skulls Flats. See 5 blocks of flats. Just seems to be a lot of traffic everywhere. It's people going straight on that are causing this delay, but we're turning left, so that's alright. So we can get a chance to turn left if these cars move out of the way. This lorry's going to block the junction. It's just a line of cars to my right where this bus is coming from. Cars are moving up here now. Oh, this one's going to block in the junction. Old-fashioned, but I don't want to be close to a articulated lorry on a very steep hill when it's making weird squeaky noises. So 25 minutes, and I think we've done somewhere in the region of 3 mile, 4 mile. Right, I've got another option. Just basically backtrack past the hospital and go around that way. They seem to be moving. Yeah, nice look at skulls though, don't you? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to have to backtrack. I've got no choice. To basically go towards Standish. Oh, hang on. Oh no. Because even this way we're not progressing. Let this car go, so then it's that the lorry lit that car before it hits me. No, you can bugger off. It's like one in, I'm not letting two in. Skulls precinct. Yeah, we've basically got standing traffic going all the way through Welly by the looks of things. So I'm out of here. So we're now driving towards Posh Mackie's. No, it's going round. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to backtrack, although they seem to be moving now. It's a bit annoying. That's a Mini I passed earlier. So yeah, I'd have stayed in that line, I'd still be at the bottom of this road. Let me out, that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way and I'm going to cut out turning right at the Poachers, but I will go past the Poachers, but I'll be turning right in Black Rod, assuming I can get through there with the snow, because there's a few short corners to negotiate. So yeah, 30 minutes we've got nowhere, and I've actually driven from my mum's to my house, well, to where I am the broadcast, in less than 40 minutes. Ambulance coming down the wrong side of the road. Fair play. Hell, they didn't give us long, did they? Mind you, the ambulance messed things up a little bit. Yeah, now they're moving quite freely going up here. It's too late now, I've committed myself. Now the car's coming from the right. Right, we're on green and cars are still going across. Come on, go, 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 go. Three cars following me. This is absolute carnage. So past the monuments. Oddly, there's 3 ambulances at the ambulance station now. Who'd have thought? Half of me is thinking of doing a U-ey. Well, I'm not, because I'm thinking that the traffic might be bad at the Poacher, and I've already lost enough time as it is. Don't know where this car thinks it's going. Get around? Are we going to get around? I don't think we are. Well, you're going as well, go. And then I'll go. Well, it should be slow but steady to the roundabout, where I'll turn right and then turn right again at the mini roundabout and then go through Hay, over the canal, past Hay Hole and round to Black Rod. So good. Definitely moving, well, we're doing 30 mile an hour. So we're doing quicker than what we would have been doing if we were going through Welly. And we're going in the right direction. So it's just, I don't know whether it is a long way around. I've never clocked it really. Maybe I should clock it and see if it's a longer way around or not. Anyway, we're at the roundabout now, near enough. Christmas tree, okay. Enthusiastic. Or maybe they're celebrating the Chinese New Year, because that's coming up soon. No, we're fine now. Gotta slow down, my friend. Love will get you there. Love will get you there. You've got to. 146.9. Not the petrol station that normally gets included in the price pump count thing that we do. Traffic has pretty much disappeared now, so this is good. This is basically the way to Charlie's. I don't know if you can see in the distance or not, but the Winter Hill Tower is, I can see, but the Nicky Die. To the roundabouts. This can be sometimes a bit tricky. Actually, I think I've been thinking I was a bit further on than I actually am. Spectacular trees. Recently rebuilt that wall on the left. Yeah, this is a lot of trees with the roundabout. So we're going to turn right at the roundabout. To be honest with you, I thought this was going to be chocker here as well. There will be some traffic because there's the traffic lights on the bridge over the canal. Here are set traffic lights. Really nice pub, completely derelict. Bridge 61, I think it's called, and 63. It's all a bit faded and a bit zach. I'd live there, I'd get myself a canoe as well, because you're literally here with the canal, and you can canoe quite a long way either way without any locks. So get your exercise in. In fact, it's probably quicker to go on the canal than it is in the cars. Look at these piled up here. Right, we're out of the traffic now. Should, until we get to the Poachers and the A6, now have zero traffic problems. Notice the word should. I've come this way. I am not. This road, if you don't turn off, just takes you straight to Aspel. But coming down, so you know that building I've been watching them build, you actually come past that. So all we'd have to do to go to the Poachers is just turn left on the one roundabout. That's the road that we come down. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to go. This road bends round right here, then left. You go straight on, you end up at Hale. And then there's a couple of little kinks, and then there's a really sharp right. But you can go straight on, which is technically a turn left. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go left and right. No, right and left around some sharp corners, and follow the road round, and it'll bring me out in Black Road. And then I'll turn right in the centre of Black Road, and that road brings us to the A6 and goes past the Poachers. So it's all good. So this is I wouldn't say a brand new route, but a very different route from what we normally do. It's quite a narrow road this as well, in the dark. So 40 mile there, we're doing about 34, 35. Which again is quicker than what we'd be doing if we were going through Welly and Skulls and all that kind of thing. Right, this is the sharp, this is a sharp right turn. That noise then was my petrol saying it's running out. It's a sharp right turn, you don't have to indicate. I have to indicate because I'm turning left. And then this road gets mental. It's basically, that car's going too fast in these conditions. But basically, you've got a left and right. The right and left, which is so sharp, it's untrue. Here we go. I've got a car right up my bum as well, which is not good. So you got that there, which is a 90 degree turn. I think that's one here, which is a 90 degree turn again. Right, and then it's pretty good after that. Nice, brilliant. Is that what we need? Right then, so we're now in Black Rod. We're in the back of Black Rod. I did not know they sold eggs there. Sharp turn. All these houses on the right have been built in the last 10 years. Car behind me's turning left there, which is not a bad thing. I don't like being pushed. Yeah. Watching out for cars coming the opposite direction. And this here used to be a pub, now isn't. I don't know what that man's doing, but I'm not going anywhere near it until I know. Let's do it. Let's go. Right, so this now is the road that we turn onto when we turn right at the Poacher. That makes sense. If you want to know more about Black Rod, then feel free to look at one of my Let's. I don't know if it was Visit or Explore when I did Black Rod. But, I mean, you won't learn anything because I made all the stuff up as I went along. But, yeah. Doing this now with no traffic, which is brilliant. be fair, with the lack of traffic going in my direction, I don't think there will be any traffic at the poacher. Shorts, seriously? I must admit, when I went for my walk this afternoon, I was out for 3 hours plus. That's my fault. Never mind. I didn't have my hood up because I wasn't that cold. And this is a poacher. There's a line of traffic, but not a massive line of traffic, and then there was what looked like some blues and twos. So keep an eye on that, see if it's following me. Alright, might be going the other way because the ambulance station's there now. Could have been going the other way, to be fair. Oh no, it's made it to the I think it's going our way now, is it going the other way? I think it's gone the other way. Right, so we're back en route now. This is the regular part of the route. We're going for nearly an hour. Shocking. This road anyway. An hour to get out of Wigan. Okay, so roundabout traffic for us isn't that bad. It's not great for cars going the opposite direction, but we had enough of on that, to be fair. Right, I think we're going to get out any second now. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go behind me. Go behind them. Go behind them. So, M61. If you're American, it's a freeway. We are. I don't know, I think it's just the excitement of all this. Mini driver, just getting in the way. Doesn't understand you have to give way, even if you're in a mini, when you're coming onto a roundabout. That's how it works. be fair, the slip road on the other side isn't that bad. So we're now entering the M6, which is the M61, sorry, which is, as you can tell, quite a dark motorway. M61 heading towards the M60, which is the ring road around Manchester city centre. Well, Manchester more than the city centre, to be fair. And I'm having an absolute nightmare. Doing 70, which is a speed limit. You wouldn't know it, would you? Slowed down, so I assume it's coming off at this junction for Bolton. Just under 70. That vehicle is doing over 70. So we're now coming up to the bridge under a bus shelter. Just lorry indicated to pull out, yes it is. Lorry under a bus shelter. Lorry under a bus shelter. Well, it was, because it was under the bridge, under the bus shelter. It's one of the highlights of the week. We're not overtaking anyone, so we go into lane 1. This car's going to pull out in front of me. No, it's not. Okay then. So we're coming up to the interchange. this is usually where the traffic slows right down. There's a matrix lit up then, but there's a lorry in the way. 20-minute delay, 14 to 12. That means nothing to me. We've already had a 40-minute delay anyway, so that's another hour, eh? There's often standing traffic here. Got matrices flashing down a little bit further ahead. So there's queue ahead as well. You can see bright lights. There's no traffic underneath us, so imply that there's not a lot of traffic around. I'm at the back of the queue, so I've put my hazards on to let vehicles know that I am basically stopping. I'll be honest, put theirs on now, so I've took mine off. Yeah, we're right at the actual proper interchange part of the interchange. Now usually it's vehicles in the right two lanes that have the problem. Cars just pulled from the right lane behind me and is trying to get into the left lane to go up towards East Lancs. There it goes. Thankfully it didn't get collected by anyone, because there's quite a lot of fast moving vehicles. The car behind me is doing the same thing. Now you can't do it where this solid line is. So it's done it at the last minute. Oh, it's changed its mind actually. It's not doing it now. Because we are moving. Gotta slow down, my love. Love will get you there. Love will get you there. Hit it. Queue caution, it says. Yeah, I know there's a queue. I'm in it. I was at the back of the queue for a while. Now I'm in the midst of it all. I was going to say the middle, but probably not the middle. Anyway, I hope you're all good. If you're new to the channel, you wonder what the hell I'm doing. I do this every Tuesday. Usually quicker, I'll be honest with you. I do this every Tuesday. My mother is 87 years old and housebound. I go and do shopping for her every Tuesday. And have a chat with her. Sometimes it's a good chat, sometimes it's like, should have stayed at home. But obviously not. But I will do another one on the way back, another drive. There's a playlist of them. I'm doing them for a few years now, so there's a few playlists of driving videos. And I've also done driving videos when I've gone around the country as well. So there's driving in Wales, driving down Cheshire, Worcestershire, all them places. So lots and lots of driving videos. And I've even done a little playlist of complete roads where I've driven like the whole length of somewhere, be it a motorway, an A road, or whatever. And I've even done total circumference each way, either way, clockwise and anti-clockwise, of the M60 as well. So that's all in the playlists. So get yourself to the main page of the YouTube channel, and I've put the most popular playlists in selections and things. Ridge Racer. What's that? Stalactite? Stalagmite growing down, or is that just roots? Not just roots. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe as well. I don't often ask, but you know. Well, this doesn't look good. There is traffic on the other road, but it seems to be our side that's the problem. Oh no, normal service has been resumed. Now hopefully our lane will keep going because we're in lane 1 and there's lots of people in lane 2 who want to get into lane 3 and 4. But most people in lane 1 just want to go the way we're going. So yeah, no, we're fine. Panic over. Panic over, Mr. Mannering. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. That's the car that was behind me that puts the hazards on, just going past now. I'm not going into lane 2 because usually at the end of this there's someone trying to get into lane 3 and 4 and it just basically stops the traffic in lane 2. So I'm sticking with lane 1, thank you very much kindly. As predicted. Hazard guy, our woman. Take him. Take him. No! Curry's trying to squeeze in where there's no space. I'd love to try her. Right, now you can go into lane 2. The car behind me has. Right, we've got 60, they've got 40. So we're driving into something, I don't know what. Now there's nothing behind us. Just want to get in front of this Laura. This Laura. Now it says 50, so we'll slow down a little bit. I was only doing about 52, so literally was a little bit. You've got to slow down on the M60. Patience will get you there. Patience will get you there. It's ironic, isn't it? 40. I'm doing 40. Currently surrounded by big rigs, articulated lorries, trucks, tippers, whatever you want to call them. The view is not great. This lorry in front is completely obscuring what's going on in front of it. News is though we're moving at about mid-30s, which is faster than you can go on the roads had I come off where all the other cars were going off. And yeah, we seem to be all moving in the right direction. Pretty much standing traffic going the other way though. One of these cars is going to pull out in front of it. Let's just come on. So it usually happens. Maybe not. Oh, car behind me. Well, car's just pulled out behind me. So. Says 50, we're doing 25 now. 30 at the minute. Which is alright. Normally I stay in lane 1, but lane 2 will be the lane to be in, because after this junction that we're just coming up to, all the cars come down the slip road and pile into lane 1. Car right on my left side. It's kind of kept up with me the entire way up the hill. We're up to 50, which is the speed limit. And then we've got brake lights again. Position I don't want to be in, which is I'm between two articulated lorries. There's one behind me, one in front of me, but I can't do anything because there's cars on my either side. I just have to grin and bear it. This is what I was on about with the traffic coming on off the slip road. So on the vehicles that undertook us, we're now overtaking. Which is why lane 2 is the best lane to be in. Right, the news is there's a couple of cars nipped in. Whether it's, yeah, well, they've both gone into left lane now. Right, so we're keeping on the M60. We carry straight on. We go on the M62, which has got long delays by the looks of it. Like this car out just before the cut-off point, which is any second now. Chevrons coming up. Oh, okay, longer. There you go. And then I'm going left here. And this is basically keeping on the M60. So we're now on the roundabout with the traffic lights on it. A lot of people get very confused on this roundabout. No, it's not rocket science. To be fair though, we're over a motorway. If you go left, you're on the M66. If you go right, which is where we're going, you're on the M60. So, come on, Vanelli. There's some blues and twos going this way. Look like a police vehicle. We're on the last leg of the motorways now. This is the M60. We're staying on this now until we get to the Ashton-under-Lyne junction. Don't bother telling me what number it is because I haven't got a clue. Or asking me what number it is even. I don't know. I don't know. Gotta say, I mean, the weather was bad when we set off, but I mean, it's quite reasonable now, isn't it? The only moisture we're getting is off the road surface kicked up by the cars. There's no snow, hail or rain. So yeah. Illegal car in front of me. Number plate is not fully illuminated. God, if I was a cop, but that's all I do. I just do people for having stupid things on the car. Tinted windows, reflective stuff on the number plates, around the number plates at the back. Just basically advertising that you're an idiot. Fair though, use the indicator to go out the lane. Not all bad. Coming back again. Trust me, this motorway is a lot busier than it normally is. Into 2 lanes now. Lane 1 is a filter lane. Wow. Okay. Literally cut up this car in front of me. Mr. Non-illuminated number plates kind of guy. Oh, coming back across again. Oh, that's why they did. So, conscientious driver having a go at the car that I've just overtook for being in the middle lane when it didn't need to be. Bit of mixed messages, isn't it? Number plate very dark, as if to say, you know, I speed, I go through speed cameras, and you know, I'm a bad boy. And then doing public service stuff of reminding people that they're not meant to be in lane 2 if they're not overtaking them. It's mad, I tell you. Mad. Well, this is the last junction before ours. On the right you will see just about the Manchester Evening News building. It's a yellow sign square. Prefer the windows quite covered in spray, but I can see perfectly clearly. Right, so we went down to 2 lanes, so we're now at 3 lanes, we're going up to 4 lanes. Don't forget we're doing the return journey No idea when. It could be any time between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock when I start it, and we'll be doing truck counts at the end of it, which is always exciting. And all these cars are not in lane 1. Car like that other blue car out there. I've got a BMW in lane 1. It's just undertaking everyone. But to be fair, no one else is using lane 1. So, what are we going to do? We need to get into lane 1 now. Lane 1 is going to become, and has become, a filter lane. So I'm going to go into that. So this is the Ashton-under-Lyne filter. So we're off the M60 now. Now going to the A635 according to that sign. Never said that before, I'm saying it now. Hi team, you watching as well, hope you're good. Right, we are, lights are on green, but they'll probably be on red before we get there. Especially if cars bloody just stop. Whew. Oh, we got through, okay. Got through very well actually, not okay. Watch the window screen now because she'll get as much spray up. The motorway is completely pointless, she's just driving through that spray all the time. As long as I could see, it didn't really matter. So going past the Ford place, all the cars look all frozen up. Well, there's no snow. This is weird. When I was brought up round here, obviously I visited my mum, she hasn't moved away, I did move away. It always used to snow here all the time. And the snow in Wigan, where it never snows, but there's nothing here. At all. Zip. Nothing. It's all very odd. 143.9. The roads are bone dry as well, aren't they? Oh, this is just too weird for words. I wonder if the mini gritter is out. What temperature have we got it here? Mickey Mouse section. 0. Temperature is 0. So I mean the cars look, cars that are parked up look like they've been got a bit frozen. That's the mosque. Spinning around about here for absolutely no reason whatsoever. So we're now heading up towards the tram lines. So once we got going, it took me an hour to get out of Wigan. It's took me half an hour to get here since then. So I've been on the road for an hour and a half. So, but don't forget, I'll be back on again later. So if you haven't already, do subscribe and click the notification, and then you can join in on Truck Count, which will be on later, where we count trucks at the end of the return leg. It's unusual to get through there that easily, but I'll take it. Right then, my petrol is on red and has been for a while, because Sainsbury's petrol is 139.9, or it was last week anyway, and the petrol station I started at was 149.9. It's now 133.9 a litre. Bargain. So what's that? 149 and 133. So that's a hell of a saving. So I should be getting some petrol. I'm not doing it now. I've got to get up in first and then get the petrol on the way out. But yeah, bargain. Swift driving 100 million miles, isn't it? Right, Sainsbury's this week. So this is journey's end for this leg. Like I said, I'll be doing the return leg in a little while. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Stick myself here, I think, just because I can. So there you go then. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Click the notification bell, and all being well, I will see you on the return leg. Hi Angela, hope you're good as well. I'll see you in a bit. Until then, bye.